Chris Demm has a new computer sitting in front of him. I got you that computer.
What's that?
Yeah, I got that for you. Well, I shouldn't say I got it for you, but on the way out yesterday, you had already left, and our engineer, Drew, came running around the corner and said, do you think Chris Demm would mind if I gave him a new computer at his workstation? I said, go ahead. Go ahead and do it. You know?
So that's how you made it happen?
Yeah. He's like...
Not the emails that Biggie sent earlier in the week or that I sent earlier in the week.
No. He said, you know how picky he is? And I said, yeah. And he's like, you know how nobody wants to... You can't touch his workstation in any way. And I said, yeah, but his computer currently is completely crashed and dark, so I don't think he'd mind a new computer. You're welcome.
Yeah.
I was on the way to the car, and he said, I'm going to do a Chris Demm a new computer. So, all right, go ahead.
So you just kind of shouted at the engineer in the parking lot.
I said, go ahead. Yeah, I waved him. I said, do it.
Yeah, go ahead.
And left.
Got my approval.
You know what they've done, Biggie? And this is poor Chris Demm. You know he's not great with technology. And the screensaver, the rotating screensaver says Lowkey a-hole.
I like it.
And he can't change it. There's nothing.
How am I supposed to change
That's
it?
right.
Oh, I know. And I'm not going to help him.
No, that's right. And I can't help him either. I can't help it. That's a two-wheel hardo term. Two-wheel hardo is a P1 to this show. And he knew somebody who was a low-key a-hole. And he's labeled Chris Demm that because Chris Demm, if you send him an email or if you see him, he'll say something that you think is somewhat complimentary. And then later you'll realize, wait a minute, he just slapped me in the face. 2 hours later, you're like, whoa, hold it. He just slapped me in the face. I didn't even know it. Low-key a-hole is what he is.
Anybody can be an in-your-face.
That's right. A-hole. It takes some work.
Yes.
Years of crafting.
Layer it in there.
That's right. That's what he does.
The best part is you don't even know what's happening.
That's you know what he does now. And I consider this a low-key a-hole move. When we have Gmail is our email of choice here. Chris Demm didn't like it when we switched over to that. And it's when you get an email, it will suggest a reply sometimes like, wow, or interesting. And Chris Demm, the only person I know that actually uses the
auto replies.
Auto reply. And when it says, wow, with an exclamation, I'm like, yeah, he's just blowing that right off.
Yeah.
Look at that.
And no one realizes it either.
I know. No one knows.
People always say they're like, Chris Demm returns my emails. I'm like, yeah, and he's making fun of you, and you don't even know it.
That's how good he is. That's how good he is, you know?
Also, I hope I don't have a reputation in the building.
No,
I don't want that. But
oh, you do.
No.
Why do you think everyone hides from you?
Look, I may have been here longer than some, but I hope that doesn't mean I'm unapproachable. We had an incident. Kelly's mentioned this on the program before. Mm-hmm. The company known as Paytown.
Oh, Paytown.
They handle all of our, insurance, payroll, insurance. I think I've already said that.
401k.
401k. Thank you.
Yeah.
And I had a question about it going into the current pay period, and I typed it up, and it wasn't even in Paytown. I just sent a message to the powers that be.
Yes.
Didn't hear back. Didn't hear back. Didn't hear back. Finally, the big boss called.
Called you.
Yeah. And he said, apparently everyone's afraid to even email you back with potentially bad news.
Yeah, they don't want, nobody likes to give you bad news.
The boss like, sit down, here's how it is. And it's like, okay, I got it. Okay, thanks for explaining.
Okay. All right. Nobody wanted to tell you.
Nobody wanted to tell me. Not even via email.
That's intriguing.
In fact,
what the question is. I don't even know the question. That's an intriguing.
In fact, I'm surprised that they didn't dump Paytown just because of you.
Yeah.
That's normally what happens.
He doesn't understand Paytown. Get rid of it. Bring in somebody else.
There's got to be a better one.
You know what? Just do it for him. Just don't even.
Look, I'll just fill everything in for you.
That's right. People, an example here of what's happening too. Tomorrow, I'm going to go ahead and clear this out because I don't want. Sometimes our fact checker, Rusty, or Traveling Man, big time P1s of this show, listen at least more than an hour a day. Very great guys. They
go beyond the call.
They do. Traveling Man writes games for us sometimes. Rusty will correct mistakes that I make, which
as it happens during the program, in real time.
And a lot of times on Fridays, they send an email saying, "Go get them now. 1 day left.
Close the week strong.
You can do it. We're not going to be here tomorrow." So sometimes if we take a Friday off, I'll wake up and see like a pep talk email and go, "Oh, we're not there to get the." So I'll let
right back to sleep.
Right, sleeping through it. Now, what'll happen is tomorrow, Chris Demm will get 100 emails saying, "Good for you. Congratulations for taking a day off. You deserve it." I'll get 100 emails saying, "You lazy sack of crap."
You're absolutely right. That's how it is.
How dare you?
That's how it is.
Subject line: must be nice.
Yeah.
Oh, well, look at this.
You know Chris Demm's off, too. He deserves it. He's put in his time. What?
That's right. You lazy bastard, to take a day off.
Yeah.
That's what they say. That's right. That's understandable. This guy has cultivated. He's got it. He's done it. He's laid the groundwork. He's LKA. We all know.
Who could have, when you start in this business, I don't know that anyone makes that a goal.
Right. You've done it. You have done it.
Certainly wasn't my goal, but I'm happy to be here.
I feel guilty about taking tomorrow off. We were given an extra day off by the management here, which was really nice. And today I woke up feeling, man, should we do it? I feel guilty about it.
Still?
Yeah,
the 11th hour?
I always feel guilty about it.
Gonna be in here alone.
Well, I'm not coming in. But I know what I wonder if Biggie will feel guilty about it.
Nope.
Like
Nada.
it's like that survivor's guilt type thing. You get something and it's a nice thing, but then you feel guilty taking it. You know how that is, Biggie.
No, I don't.
Maybe you don't. This poor man's playing hurt today. My God. He limped in this morning and said that he took a fall last night. Now, don't say another word. Chris Demm and I were debating this. And Chris Demm said, "Do you think it was a shower bathtub injury?" And I said, "No, because it took place in the afternoon, and I don't think you were showering at that time."
Which we can, I think, eliminate weather.
Yeah, because a lot of times you'll fall on a breezeway when it's wet, but it hasn't rained in a while. And walking your dog, you always get somebody else to do that now.
But you do fall over the dog.
Yeah, you fall. Maybe the dog caused you an injury last week because you kicked a door frame. He was eating a cookie, and you trying to get around him or her. So now we're debating what the fall was. And you've fallen in your socks before on freshly polished wood floors. We're out. I don't know how you fell last. Over an ottoman, something like that?
Nope, it was a shower injury.
Oh, it was a shower injury. I ruled it out.
I guess afternoon, I should have said more evening. I was doing an evening shower. And I fell because of the one thing that's supposed to keep me from falling, the bath mat.
Oh, you fell over the bath mat.
Well, I don't know if just somehow some water got under it, but I stepped out of my shower and it started to go and slide, and I started to slide with it, and I went down right on my knees.
Oh,
I didn't it wasn't like one of those, I didn't just meet the ground hard. It was kind of a slow, I'm going down, but my knees hit, and then my arms, I was trying to catch myself as I went. Luckily, I was smart. As I went down, I went to reach up for the shower curtain, and I thought, bad idea, because that's just going to take everything with it. So I didn't do that, and I just let myself.
Yeah, Chris Demm's compared that to a Psycho fall before, like in the movie Psycho, where she rips the shower curtain
Rung by rung by
after
rung.
she's been stabbed to death.
And
I
just was sitting there going, I'm going down, and I knew it, and I hit the ground, and sat there for a minute, as I typically do, then just kind of checked myself, and immediately I could tell my knees were going to hurt just from hitting those first.
Oh, yes.
And I was like, of course, the next day, 10 times worse.
Yeah. Now, Biggie, do you have a bathtub shower?
Yeah. I wish I had just a shower.
You need a step inside shower.
That's
well,
what you need.
it's not my place to do, but believe me, I would otherwise.
Now,
did you alert your downstairs neighbor that there was not a murder?
Death.
No.
Upstairs?
Well, it wasn't I
heard a scream and I heard a thud.
Yeah.
They may call 911 on you.
Yeah, and it's weird how I hit, too. I kind of as I went, I kind of turned and was facing my toilet, so I kind of ended up chest to chest with my toilet, which was weird.
I'm trying to, in my mind, without going too inside, envision the scene. Because you have, like you said, a shower bathtub setup. Were you straddling the tub wall?
It was
one foot in, 1 foot out?
Well, basically, yes. That's what happened, yeah. I started to go 1 foot in.
On the step out.
1 foot out. And
So
then
your junk hit the bathtub wall?
my junk grazed the bathtub wall. And
grazing.
then my foot kind of ended up still kind of in the tub, but then, of course, came out. And I just kind of... So really, I landed on my left knee, took the brunt of everything, and that's what hurts the most.
Does your waistband protect some of your nether regions?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I think, look.
Advantage.
Right?
I will tell you, people always go, oh, you have more padding than me. But you do.
Yeah, it really worked. You didn't get the full force of it.
My knee that's what really is sore. And then my arms are really sore and chest are sore. But I think that's because I was reaching and pulling as I went down, trying to, like a weightlifter who just suddenly decides to lift weights.
How many times now?
Falling?
Yeah.
I'm just getting used to this at this point.
Yeah.
I think I need a life alert.
It's pretty often.
I hate to say it, but Biggie, if we had a chart, you're a fall risk.
Oh, I am.
Yeah.
Without a doubt.
You need. I think we need to get you over to Bed Bath & Beyond to get you one of those non-skid bath mats. I got a 20% off coupon in my car.
Pretty exclusive.
Pretty exclusive club. I can get you in.
Take you over there.
That's why I say that sometimes I think life is out to get me. That's what I have. My whole bathroom is a non-slip.
It's got to be
mat.
non-slip.
Well, what's happening?
Yes.
That's why I can't figure out if either some water. I think maybe some water got under it. Somehow.
But that's the whole point in non-skid.
I know.
It's supposed
but
to
that's
not...
what started to move and was sliding. And I was like, what the hell? And then, of course, problem becomes then I'm soaking wet. Now the bathroom floor is wet, and I'm trying to find a spot to get myself up that I'm not going to just do the old, like ice, slip back down again.
Like a deer on ice.
Yeah.
I hate it. Sometimes I'll get in the shower, getting ready, and get wet, and then realize I don't have
I forgot my towel.
a towel.
Yeah.
And then you get out, and you've got wet footprints all over. That's the worst.
Yeah, and I'm going to tell you, I have more body mass, clearly.
Don't have to tell us.
When I get out of a shower, I mean...
Don't have to say it.
It's water everywhere when I get out.
Course,
I mean, it is.
It's like a
It's
flood.
just-
It's a flood around you. It's like washing a zoo animal.
Do you use a bath towel or a bath sheet?
Oh, I use a bath towel, like the extended, extra long.
Big, of course. Yeah, absolutely right. Don't think this is going to keep you away from my house for Thanksgiving.
It will.
I made the announcement yesterday that Biggie was eating with us. He told the story yesterday. It was so sad. I felt so bad for him. He said, yeah, I'm going to make a turkey sandwich and
Some deli turkey.
Some deli turkey and eat and watch football. And I said, you're doing no such thing. You're coming to our house for Thanksgiving. He tried to fight me on it, but my wife said, you get that man over here for Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
It'll be you and me and 26 of her relatives, and you're going to love every second of it. And you'll be the topic of conversation. There'll be a lot of who's the one who breaks. That's right. And you don't have to bring a thing. Just give me like $20 and we'll bring you over. That's good. And I'm going to get a rascal for you. So you're not a fall risk.
I can't tell you the emails I got yesterday that said, don't tell my wife and family I said this, but what a day. Brilliant. I'd love to be you.
There's no way.
The lonely Thanksgiving.
We're not doing that. He's going to get a piece of deli turkey and one of those pre-wrapped little tiny pecan pies. We're not doing that. We're having you over to our house, and you're going to have with your family. Your family is what you are. Yes, and I'm sending a rascal over to get you and bring you to our house. That's what's happening.
I kind of pulled the trigger on something yesterday and made my Thanksgiving a little fancy.
Oh, yes?
And I'll be visiting somewhere that Chris Demm often talks about this time of year. The honey-baked ham. So I'm going to see the ham cops.
Oh, you are?
Ham cops, yeah.
Yeah, I decided to get myself a turkey, and you got a discount if you got it on certain days.
Okay, so he gets a discounted turkey.
Which I'll then slather with mayonnaise and white bread, but a better turkey than a deli.
The traditional Thanksgiving feast. Mayonnaise, white bread, and turkey. My God, that's beautiful. Do you know what? I'd never heard this term before. They say plumbers call the day after Thanksgiving Brown Friday because it's their busiest day of the year because that's what they said. I just
really
the busiest day of the year.
I've never heard that before. I don't know if that's made up or what. Some news you don't even trust anymore.
Correct.
But they say plumbers call it. Maybe if we got plumbers listening, they could tell us if this is true. They call it Brown Friday, the day after Thanksgiving. It's usually the busiest day of the year for plumbing and drain service providers because not only is it bathrooms and large gatherings,
like it clogged sinks.
Clogged sinks.
Yeah, I get that.
Sinks and toilets both apparently clogged more on Thanksgiving and the day after Thanksgiving than any other day of the year. But I've never, ever heard of that.
Never heard the term.
Me neither. Another term I just heard. I heard it last year for the first time. Winter vagina. And I read it again today. That's
where? I'm almost afraid to ask on what site.
Well, I
you subscribe to some Reddit threads?
Yes, I do. And I think I heard this term for the first time ever last year. Winter vagina, which says cold weather can lead to this, which is terrible for your sex life. And it becomes more painful for women to make love during the winter if they have such a condition. And experts are saying the temperature outside
Are they leaving it out overnight?
You really can't do that. We even take the plants in.
Yeah, you got to cover the tender vegetation.
I mean, you know.
They say that in September with the first frost.
That's right. It's getting cold now. It's starting. We're getting time of year where it's starting to get cold. This weekend's supposed to be pretty cold around here. Some experts say women suffer with, I hate even.
Oh, you're going to say the VD, but not VD.
Vaginal dryness.
Yeah, that one.
Vaginal dryness during the winter months. Because the dry autumn air and winter air depletes moisture from our bodies, so winter vagina is a real condition.
But that's external, right? Like your skin, your hands may get dry, but that's a more protected area.
What I thought. That's what I thought. Some say it has nothing to do with the temperature outside. It's just comes with age and medications you might be taking, stuff like that. But others say, oh no, the dry winter months.
When we get Gwyneth Paltrow on here to talk about her goop, we can talk about that.
I might, if we could get one celebrity on, I might choose. Courtney Cox says Gwyneth Paltrow's vibrator saved her life. She has a neck issue. Courtney Cox does, and she used one of the Goop vibrators to help with her neck and back issues, and she said it's like nothing she's ever experienced before. That she got it off the Goop website.
She has to keep that alive for her man.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, it's for my neck. You know, that's how they used to. Market that stuff.
Right?
Yeah, right. to relax ladies, like a muscle massager.
Well, Courtney Cox said she had a crick in her neck, and she went. She went right for it.
Is your neck hurting again, honey? Yes. Please.
She said it
Don't be so dense.
She said it loosened everything.
Stop flexing.
Yeah.
She said it loosened everything up.
Well, maybe we can get a Goop one for Biggie's knee.
Now, there you go.
I thought you were more doing it so you had a reason to buy one.
That's a great. Well, I get a crick every once in a while.
Yeah, you're trying to find a reason to buy it.
I know.
Oh, Courtney Cox says it's great for your neck. Right.
That's how it works. As you age, too, my friend the Diesel showed up the other day.
She has her own name on one. It's called the Courtney Cox.
My friend the Diesel, who I played pickleball with, showed up last Saturday. He could barely move his neck. And he said, I've got a crick in my neck. I don't even know how. You know, you get out of bed and all of a sudden
That's not like him. He does not like to be down.
No, he hates
physically.
I mean, he played through it, but he said, he was doing that thing that I sometimes do where you turn.
Like Frankenstein.
Yeah, without moving your neck. Just as you age, you start to get those aches and pains and this and that. You know, that's just part of it. You know, that's what comes with it. I'll go ahead and clear this out of the way, too. I'm back on Diet Coke. I had 3 last night.
Perfect.
3?
Fine. I just
Last
did it.
night?
Last night. I had
Post-sundown?
Yes. I had to run by the grocery store.
Just bought them on a whim.
And I was picking something else up. I ran into one of our sales folks that I hadn't seen in a while. She'd been working from home. And she goes, I just had a meeting with Chris Demm. He really.
Oh, her.
Yeah, you know her.
Yeah.
He's like, man, he can go on. Blah, 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 blah. Chris Demm.
Gossipy.
A little bit rude.
A little.
You know what I said? Oh, tell me about it.
High five, sister.
It really is how you know where you stand in Chris Demm's life. How long he'll talk to you.
Yeah, he likes her. He actually talks to her.
How's your family? Hey, Biggie.
I spotted some Diet Cokes in her buggy. She was coming out. I was going in.
Yeah.
And I thought, God, that looks so good. So I picked up a 12-pack on a whim. All I was there for was cheese. I was buying cheese, nothing but.
I hate when that happens.
Well, I got cheese and Cheez-Its, and then it was near the Diet Coke. I say near, 6 aisles over, and went over.
Yeah, they're not even close.
And grabbed some, and I just said, damn it, let's ride. I put 2 in the freezer, went ahead and had those back to back, then waited till night and had a third. Just a nightcap. You know, I like to get a Diet Coke in before bed. I'm back on.
Well, it's the holiday season. I mean, the Christmas music is on the radio. The decorations are up.
That's right. It's time. It's time for me to get back on Diet Coke, which is exactly what I've done.
Yeah. I try to spend this season keeping you away from healthy.
Yeah, you've done it.
But you're happier.
I am.
You are happier.
It's the classic. You know what it is?
What's that?
It's the Köstliche paradox.
There's that
He's
German.
miserable when he is happy, and happy when he is miserable.
That German thing he does. You know, I never accepted that. And then Dave, when he's here, he always just like, so true. Ha, 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 ha. And I guess it is. I mean, what can you say?
Well, it is. It's look at how we started. It's you feeling guilty for a day off
That's so true.
that doesn't hurt us at all.
Yeah, I know.
We're were giving it extra.
I know. They said, you're doing a great job. Taking an extra day off. And I first was thrilled, and now that the day's coming, it's like, I don't know.
Creeping.
You woke up and thought, should I bring it up to the guys to work?
Yeah.
And let me tell you, no.
You want to come in?
No.
You want to come in tomorrow? Are you committed to it?